to email it. We always do email things as well, but I know our our inboxes are full, and so this is just an easier way. And so to join, you simply put 81010 in the number, and then in the message line you put at EMHS 2020, exactly how it appears. I'm sorry, 2021. We have a few more people joining and we'll get started. All right, so just a few things. Like I said before, my name is Christy Nieves. I am your senior sponsor for this year. And this is the first time we have ever done a Zoom meeting like this. Typically, before open house, we have a parent meeting for our seniors. And this is where I'll be going over everything together with you all. So if we do have technical difficulties, please just give me a second to try to fix it. And if you do have a question, I invite your questions. Please use the chat to ask those questions. And I have a senior sitting next to me who is reading those chats and helping me know that we have new questions. All right, it looks like everybody has joined, so we're going to go ahead and get started. The reason for having a parent meeting is that I understand there is so much stuff being thrown at you for seniors and senior shirts, senior this, senior that, and I wanted to just break down what the expectation is of the school district and of the school that we need from you or your senior in order to get us to the finish line, which is graduation. And so I also wanted to discuss costs because I do know things can add up. So for our senior t-shirts, those are our official class of 2021 seniors t-shirts, and that order has already been placed. The shirts should be in, I've been told, around September 22nd, and we will send out a thing to remind for those seniors to pick those shirts up. This is the shirt that has everybody's names on the back, and that's our fundraiser. So we don't want to hit families up with having to do different fundraisers. And so from that, our t-shirt sales, we pay for graduation. And so so we have done that, and we're super excited and pleased with how many shirts we sold because that will pay for what we have coming our way. With graduation, and because we are in our COVID era, some things have changed. And so the big thing I need to let you know is that October 30th is the date that all orders for graduation must be made. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting a few reports that people cannot hear me. If you can hear me, could you maybe just comment that you can?
I can. What I had to do is I had to hit on the headphone buttons.
Okay.
Button and do the call over internet.
Okay, thank you. All right, thank you for clarifying. All right, we had a couple questions. If you could place an order now. Please, I'll get back to that. So ordering for cap and gown, we're not ready yet. All right, so for senior date is October 30th. Now, you have to place your order by then. You do not have to pay for that. That is an arrangement that you can make with Jostens. October 28th is the last day, though, to apply for a scholarship to pay for your cap and gown, and I'll go into more detail with that a little bit later. And then December 11th is the last day for Legacy Honors. For those of you that do not know, legacies are a tradition specific to Memorial High School, and it is for our seniors that have had generations before them graduate from Memorial High School. So last year, for example, 1924 was we had generations dating all the way back to that date, and so that was really cool. So what we have is a black cowl or stole that seniors wear around their gowns, and then they have a silver star to represent each each generation that graduates from Memorial. Because we need to have these things made, I will be sending out a Google form link that I'll need parents or even seniors to fill out with the dates, so I know how many pins to order and then to order those cows. So December 11th, that's the legacy. October 30th, the reason that date is earlier for the caps and gowns is because that with manufacturing, we want to make sure all of our seniors have their gowns in time. So we moved up the order deadline by 2 months to ensure that. I've been getting a few questions about ordering senior shirts. We have closed the orders for right now, but I did call the t-shirt place this afternoon, and she said we could open it up for more orders. So for those of you who asked about senior shirts, if you would send me an email, then I can kind of get an idea and communicate with you directly. All right, moving on for Jostens. So to get out the information in regards to cap and gown, we're going to be having an informational session for our seniors on September 29th for A-Day seniors and October 1st for B-Day seniors. This meeting will be at 9:30 in the morning. It'll be in the auditorium, and our seniors will be socially distanced. If your senior is concurrent or Francis Tuttle, we will be having a makeup meeting at 3 o'clock on both the 29th and October 1st. And it will be in room 213. That is my classroom. So if you're senior, tell your seniors to come to my room. After that meeting is over, I will give them an admit slip to their 7th hour, so they won't be counted tardy or absent. For our virtual seniors, virtual admin seniors, we ask that they please choose the September 29th or October 1st day at 9:30 to attend the meeting. Caps and gowns are the only things seniors are required to purchase. So that is it. So if they come and say, I have to have this for graduation, if it's the cap, the gown, and the tassel, then yes, they have to have it. Anything else is a decision between you and your senior. Orders will be made through jostens.com. Currently, we're still putting things together. Like, you can definitely go to that website right now, but it's not going to be correct. The question is, what is Jostens? Jostens is the company that handles our cap and gown orders. Anything else, I think I said this, that you choose to order is the decision between the parents and your senior. Scholarships. So completely understand that during this time and with our economy, we have families that are having financial hardships. And so we do not want the cost to be prohibitive for having your senior participate in graduation. So from our fundraising efforts, we do have money set aside to cover those seniors that need financial assistance. We will pay for the cap, the gown, and the tassel. And the scholarship, if your senior applies for the scholarship, they're going to get it. No questions asked. The only thing that would void that scholarship, and we had this situation happen a couple years ago, where a senior ordered like a $300 graduation package, thinking that our school would pay for that, and we will only pay for the cap and gown, and so that voided the scholarship. So it is to just cover exactly what they need to have. To get your scholarship, your senior needs to go see their counselor. They'll need to bring the form home, and you will need to sign it as well as help them fill out their height and weight. They'll return that scholarship form back to their back to their counselor, and then their counselor will give it to me. It's due a couple days early because I need to take all those scholarships and I need to compile them into orders to turn into Jostens. So your senior can't do their scholarship as early as the next day they're at school because I sent all the information out to the counselors this week. You do not need to qualify for free and reduced lunch to receive this scholarship. So this is honestly for any family. So please, if you need help, please send your senior to the counselor and we will take care of them. All right, the next slide. If you work for Edmond Public Schools in any way, shape, or form in any position, I do need you to email me because I need to gather that information for graduation purposes. And so if you could just shoot me an email with your name and your senior's name, I would greatly appreciate that. All right. So when we do order, I will send out the link the week of the meetings, and it will be through Remind first, and then we'll also follow up with an email. All families will have 1 month to order, and payment arrangements will be made directly with Jostin.